Here's the question that you probably have never been asked, or at least not anytime recently. If today were my last day here on earth, could I honestly look at myself in the mirror and say, I've lived an amazing, beautiful, extraordinary dream life?
What if you were just one relationship away from the life of your dreams and the impact you always wanted to create in the world? Welcome to One Relationship Away with Alexei Musienko, the show where we help you double your income while freeing your time to live the life of your dreams. And now your host, Alexei Musienko.
This is One Relationship Away podcast where we teach you how to double your income, but more importantly, how to free your time, how to start creating wealth and impact strategically. I don't know about you, but for years I've been taught by my original caregivers, my parents, my teachers, and the society to go to school, study well, get a good job, work hard, live below my means, save money, and hopefully you have a good life. And as I followed this conventional advice, I worked harder and harder. And yet the crazy thing is, I felt like I was not even getting ahead. I was realizing I wasn't living the life of my dreams. I was just barely existing through life. And that is the time when I started noticing other people living in amazing, extraordinary lives. They're creating wealth, creating impact, and they're living the life of my dreams. And I had to ask myself, what is it that they knew that I did not know? And before you continue listening to this amazing, powerful podcast, I would genuinely love to spend a little bit of time with you because you're giving me one amazing gift, which is your time that I can never pay you back. All that I can do is gift you some of my time. My name is Alexei Musienko, and you and I are about to embark on one amazing, incredible journey together. And first and foremost, I would love to ask for your permission to ask you a very deep question. But before I ask you this really powerful question, I want to invite you to give yourself the permission to open yourself up, to answer honestly, because you deserve to know the truth. While the question may make you feel uncomfortable, I want you to know that's exactly where your greatest opportunity of growth really lies. Here's the question that you probably have never been asked, or at least not anytime recently. If today were my last day here on earth, could I honestly look at myself in the mirror and say, I've lived an amazing, beautiful, extraordinary dream life? Have I experienced all the things I wanted to experience? Have I shared the moments that matter most with the people who matter most to me? Have I left a legacy? The truth is that the chips have been stacked against us ever since we were kids. We were taught to work hard so that we could get a good job, so that we could hopefully retire one day and live that amazing dream life. But they didn't teach us the things that we needed to learn the most and deserve to learn. They didn't teach us to create clarity around our dreams, how to focus, how to look at all things that we could do and narrow it down to one thing that we actually should do. They didn't teach us how to find our purpose, that thing that drives us at our core, and more importantly, our reason for why we're here. They didn't teach us how to live strategic and productive lives so that we can thrive in our personal lives, our businesses, and more importantly, in creating that amazing impact in the world. And that all changes today, because together we're going to unlock the secrets that should have been given to us when we were kids. This information comes from 20 years of my life and business experience, one-on-one consulting, and the most amazing strategic partnerships that I've been blessed with to have in my life. 10 years ago, I was given the opportunity to change the trajectory of my life through the power of strategic partnerships. Now, I want to be clear. I am no guru, nor am I a success or prosperity expert. I am just like you. And over the past 10 years, I've been directly and indirectly mentored by many amazing people and mentors in my life, which has allowed me to wake up every morning with an amazing smile on my face, to live on purpose, and what it means to live an amazing, extraordinary dream life. Knowing that I get to make a difference in the world every day so that I can live my life of focus and strategic action. And now, with all that said, I want to make sure to make one thing clear. I have nothing to sell you. And if you're just willing to gift me 5% of your trust, I would love to earn the rest by first serving you, supporting you, and more importantly, when the time is right, strategically partnering with you. As a thank you for gifting me that 5% of your trust, I would love to give you the ultimate gift. Number one, it is this podcast where I will share with you some of the biggest, most impactful relationships in my life. Number two, I would love to give you a free copy of my Network and Grow Rich book. These are the 10 principles that allowed me to create strategic, powerful relationships that not only change the quality of my life, they actually change the trajectory of my life. And last but not least, I am a big student of Alex Hormozi's, and he teaches one thing, and that is when you're going to give something away that people are already paying for. And after thinking long and hard about what I really wanted to gift away, what is that one factor that made all the difference in my life? It was the community, the network, and the mastermind that made all the difference in my life. One of my earliest mentors by the name of Jim Rohn said the following: "You are the average of the 5 people that you choose to surround yourself with." Which brings me to a question that I would love to ask you. Who are your 5? Are they already living the life you want to be living? If not, what does that say about you? After a series of impactful events in my life, I realized I needed to upgrade my 5. And the truth was that I was at one of my lowest points of my life. I didn't have the energy or the capacity of actually think of 5 relationships that would make a difference in my life. So I made a decision. What if I could focus only on one relationship that would have the greatest impact on the quality of my life? That is exactly how the concept of one relationship was born, out of desperation and need. And now it gets to change the lives of so many others. And it could change the trajectory of your life. If you're open to it, I would love to give you a gift that I wish I would have had at that time. And that is, what if I could become your first strategic growth partner? Whether you choose to partner me through just listening to this podcast, or maybe you take me up on the offer and get a free copy of my book. Go through it, study it, implement it into your life, and allow it to change your life like it did mine. And last but not least, maybe you would like to be part of my inner circle community and take your life to the next level, where we continue the conversation around the concepts discussed on this amazing and powerful podcast. What if you could surround yourself with the most amazing, like-minded, heart-centered, and mission-driven individuals just like you? Top industry leaders and heavy-hitting mentors that are just looking to pay it forward. The invitation is yours. And to take out the financial aspect from your decision, I made it just $1 if you are a listener of this podcast. Come hang out with me. Come play the game of life with me strategically. Because you can continue working hard, or you can choose to learn to play smart. Remember, you're just one relationship away from the life of your dreams or the impact that you want to create in the world. I cannot wait to meet you, get a chance to get to know you in my ultimate Dream Hacker Mastermind. It is my pleasure and honor to introduce you to some of my most impactful relationships that they may create a difference in your life like they've created a difference in mine. This podcast is here to serve you so that you can stop working hard and you can start playing smart. By upgrading your 5, you have the ability and the possibility to not only change the quality of your life, but the size of your business, and more importantly, the impact and the legacy that you can create along the way. Now, let's begin.
Thank you for showing up and being the best part of the One Relationship Away show. You are now one relationship away from Alexei Musienko and our amazing guest. Make sure to connect with us and our growing community, which is filled with fabulous, heart-centered people just like you. The link to the One Relationship Away community is in the show notes. Until next time, choose to stay open because you never know who you'll meet next.